Hi, welcome back to Jumpstart Code. This is Pam Price. We are still talking about different types of elements that you can use on a form. And there are situations where you want to allow the user to select a date or to choose a file. I'm sure you've done this a lot in interacting with apps on the web. So it's just as easy as choosing type equals date or type equals file on your input element. So let's look at how this works. So here's again my very simple page that we've been working with that doesn't have a lot going on. The easiest way to understand code concepts is to try to do a very simple example so you can focus on what you want to do. So I've just got a header here that says I'm going to select dates and files. I have a label, and then here's my input element. Input type equals date, and I'm giving it an ID and a name. And again, typically you use the same value for ID and name. So I've got one to select a date. I've got another one to select a file. Same thing, just type equals file. So let's look at what happens when we do this. So you'll see that when I look at this page to select a date, I click here and it gives me the calendar. And you can literally just click on a date in the calendar. You can scroll through the months. So it makes it very, very easy to choose a date, right? If I want to choose a file, I click here and it allows me to browse my files, and I can browse around and find whatever file I want to select, and just click on that file and select it, right? And it shows you here the file that is selected. So again, we're not at this point talking about how to then use this input in some way. Right now, we're just understanding how to create the user interface. There's a couple of other attributes that are useful when you're selecting a date. If you want to limit the range of dates, then if I want to force them to pick a date only in the year 2021 from January to December, then I can put a min equals, and the format of the date has to be, you put the year dash the month dash the date. And so I can say the min is that, and I can say the max is, and again in quotes, 2021 12/31. So we'll see the difference here now when I go to select a date. Then I can browse this calendar back, but you'll see I can't go any further back than January 1st, right? If I browse this calendar forward, then the last date that I can select is December 31st. So you don't have to use min and max. It, again, just depends on what the user interface experience is that you're trying to provide. So you add these additional attributes based on what you want to provide. All right, so very, very easy. Just type equals date for a date picker, type equals file to select a file.